yo, yo! Oh, man, 2 in one day? Oh, jeez. Oh, whiz. You're crazy. You're crazy, DJ. That's what Bubba Joe said. He said, you're crazy, son. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome into Twitching Trek. Yeah. Appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome into our new Twitch channel. And why shouldn't we? Why should we not do a server sound off right here in the Twitch chat? You guys go ahead and hit it. Let's see what happens. Sony Dude, what's up, Server 10? Hello. Good evening. Welcome in. Sealess says, delete the amalgam. Oh, boy. Bubba Joe, you got a fan. You got a fan. Hey, what's up, Big Tex? Raj Al Ghul, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Cruzito? Server 13. Truck and Chick hanging out. Steven Zarin. Welcome in. What's up, Fireball? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, DJ, what's going on? Thank you very much. E Sparta. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, checking out the new Twitch. Just checking it out, the new Twitch. Yeah, Looser says this place is looking fancy now. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Paulo says almost midnight, you're going to make a 4-hour show. No, not 4 hours. Maybe an hour or two. We're just going to hang out. I've got some events to do. They can't hear you yet. Yeah, not yet, because, you know, the intro and the audio and the crossover. Bubba Joe's making fun of me. He says, yeah, it's going to be every bit of 4 hours is what he says. We will see. Steven Zarin, server 136. Yo, what's up? Server, Big Tex on server 53. Doug on 47. Al Bill on 38. Eyebrow. Like the name, Eyebrow. That's awesome. It's spelled with a letter I. Yeah, that's fantastic. Server 24. Hoosier. What's up, Hoosier Trekkie on server 20. Pavik on 30. Oscar on 37. K92. Yeah, man. We checking out the Twitch. Server 40 is in the house. What's up, Vic? Sherlock Ohms on server 27. Thank you very much. Campus Runner on server 75. Oh, that's a brand new one. Good evening and welcome in, everybody. My name is, in fact, UltimatDJz, and I am pleased to be with you here on our brand new Twitch channel. Third time that we've ever even done anything, Bubba Joe. Now they can hear you. Third time we've ever even done anything, and the first time we've actually published it out. Bubba, are you excited? I'm kind of excited.
I am excited. This is awesome.
It is. It's brand spanking new. We got some new stuff to explore. And I'll tell you, Bubba, I know that I shared with you that I have spent a great deal of time working on how this is going to look and like the overlays. Are you ready to see it? Do you guys want to see what I'm not even kidding you. I've got 10 hours. I've got 10 hours in this. Are you ready to see it? I have not shared the overlay with anybody. What's up, IJ? Welcome in on server 15. Truck and Chick says, yes. Where's Bubba? Where's Bubba's head? You know, I don't know how we do that with you being away. I bet there's a way. With Twitch, there's a way, okay? We're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to get Bubba Joe on with the talking cat head next.
Well, I'd have to get a camera, too.
Yeah, you don't have a camera?
I have one for work.
Oh, well, okay. But I mean, we could.
But that's how I can do that.
Just steal it.
Deal. Those aren't expensive.
Just steal it. Just take it and bring it home. All right. Yes.
That's what's going to happen.
Yes, Garrick, welcome into the litter box. This is what, Beck likes plants. She told me that we needed to come up with a name for our community here on Twitch, Bubba Joe. And the idea was dawned the other night that this would be the litter box. All right. Okay. All right. You guys want to see it. Check it out. The brand new. Hold on. Let me pull up my game. Okay. There we go. Here's the brand new Twitch overlay. Looky there. Is that pretty? Look at it, Bubba. Look at all the pretty purple. We figured out the chat client on the right-hand side. Oh, man. Look at it. Thank you, LaGrave. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes, Garrick, you like it. Fireball is liking it. Thank you guys very, very much. Rathbon, thank you for following the channel. Tubez, thank you. Not That Way, Baby. Thank you for joining the chat here tonight as well. Herc, appreciate you. And K-Hell Boone, thank you for following the channel as well. Captain Oblivious is here. Skyfire is here. And we're very, very excited to have you. Now, I will tell you, and Hani, we're not there yet, okay? You can see along the bottom of your screen that we have the cheers, we have the followers, we've got the subscribers, but some of these are blank, Bubba Joe, right? The cheers, from what I understand, you guys are going to have to teach me a little bit about Twitch. From what I understand, hey, what's up, Rathbon? Thank you for following the channel. From what I understand, the cheers are the bits, right? Are those the biddies? I think that's what those are. Like when you guys do the little icons, when you do the biddies, Steven Zarin says, yes, those are the cheers. Well, we're not eligible at this time yet, Bubba Joe, to receive those. We have not yet fulfilled our minimum obligation to become a Twitch affiliate. So we're working on that, okay? We're working on that here, and we're going to have to do a little bit more content. As I said earlier today on the podcast, Bubba Joe, we will be maintaining all of our existing platforms and exploring this new one, which just basically means, Bubba, we get to work harder. We get to work harder to bring you more, and that's what we're going to do. So, sadly, tonight, and Hani, you're not going to be able to do biddies. You're not going to be able to cheer for us. You're not going to be able to subscribe to the channel. Right now, all that's available is just you guys following, and if you do feel so inclined, then there is, you can leave a tip, all right? But obviously, we're not going to ask anybody to do that. But if you feel like you want to do that, you can, if I'm not mistaken, there is a panel. Steven Zarin, tell me if I'm right about this. What's up, Red Hawk? Thank you for following the channel. Steven Zarin, if I'm not mistaken, there is something called a Twitch panel that is like down in the channel section, right? Are those where those panels show up? And there would be a tip button there. Now, it's not a very pretty one, all right? As a matter of fact, I just kind of went with like a generic Bubba Joe. I'm not a real big fan of it yet. Thank you, Waffles, for following the channel. So there is something down there called like the tip jar or whatever. But we're going to redo all those panels, too. As a matter of fact, I told you, Bubba. Thank you, J. Cario. There's a lot. Oh, J. Carlo. There's a lot of these coming in. Sorry for the beeping. We're going to redo all the panels. That was one thing that I didn't have time to get to today, Bubba Joe, but maybe tomorrow. Thank you, Cruz. Maybe tomorrow I'll spend some time and work on the Twitch panels. All right. Steven Zarin, as a matter of fact, I had looked at all these different Twitch panels that are available. What's up, Hunt? Thank you for following the channel. There is a software that you guys have probably heard of this if you know much about the streaming world. There's something called Streamlabs, and they have really, really good-looking Twitch panels, Bubba Joe, which is where we post all of our socials. Hey, what's up, Churro? Thank you. It's where we post all of our socials, like, so we can put a link in here to our YouTube. Spider Monkey! Thank you for following the channel. We can put all of our links to like the YouTube and even the podcast and our merchandise store and our YouTube store and all this stuff. We could do all kinds of stuff down there, Bubba, but I didn't have time to make it. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. You guys are trying to come up with a new name. They don't like the litter box, Bubba Joe.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Who doesn't want to hang out?
I thought it was the scratching post.
Oh, I had forgot about that. Atomic Man, thank you for following the channel. So the scratching post, that's another good one. I like that one too. We'll just have to.
Oh, you should. It was yours.
Was it? No, I think the scratching post was. I think that was Beck's.
Beck's? It might have been.
I think that was Beck's idea, which is really a very, very good one. So, Steven Zarin says, yeah, okay, looks okay. It's a work in progress. Yes, I know. It's a work in progress.
So
I like it.
So when are you going to be? When are you going to be stop being a baby twerker?
When am I going to stop being a baby?
Or twitcher?
Oh,
Twitcher?
A baby twitcher. So
Twitching, twerking, it's the same stuff.
Today is day 3. Okay, so we are going to have to do 4 more days. 4 more days of a stream before we will be invited to the affiliate program. Louis P, thank you for joining the channel. Also, One Wheel Rider, Thank you very much for joining. Also, McSurgeon, I missed yours. Captain Caboose, I missed yours. So thank you guys so much. It's gonna be tough to keep up with all these. What's up, Cubonius? Thank you for following the channel. Appreciate that. Wow, lots of followers coming in tonight. I love it. Captain Caboose says there is a pub near him called the Scratching Post. Maybe. Who's that? Oh, Tom. Thank you for following the channel. Appreciate that. As this is catching up, then I'll be thanking those folks. So listen, I haven't done anything in the game yet today, Bubba Joe. That was what I was thinking. It might be good tonight. We'll just answer a bunch of questions and we'll have some fun. And I have lots of eventing to do. As you can see, I don't have any assignments or anything going on here. So,
well, you better hurry up.
Hurry up on what?
Well, you only got like 90 minutes.
Oh, it's fine. Hippo, thank you for following. Journeyman, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate it very, very much. Uh-oh, the baby Yaga just got timed out. What did you say? Uh-oh. All right, yeah, we might have to adjust the auto mod. Listen, Stevens Aaron, you're a moderator now, so you can go in and do whatever you want, okay? You can do whatever you want. Stradalorian, Dark Lord, thank you for following the channel. You guys rock. This is kind of exciting, Bubba Joe. We got a lot of people coming in. 138 people watching live right now. Is that in real time? I don't think that's in real time. Is it? Probably not. Maybe somebody else can tell me what it actually shows here. Can I see that?
It shows 155 where I'm looking.
How do I get to see that, Stevens Aaron? See, P squared is showing 155 as well. I don't get to see it. Thank you, Humunculus. Humunculus and Panda. Thank you for following the channel. Rorschach, yes, apparently you can type now, so everything would be good there. And Magician, thank you for following the channel. So let's take a look. Domination, cool. I need to spend some XP, so that's fine. We got XP in there. I'll knock that out. Oh, this Borg event. You know, Bubba Joe, I told you that I was going to probably try to compete again if they fix the rewards. And they did, in fact, fix the rewards. There is G4 in here, but now I'm literally 12 hours behind. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to catch up. I am going to buy my lockbox here this evening. So we'll do that on screen. I'm going to buy my lockbox, and I might, maybe, buy some Cerritos juice. Might buy some Cerritos juice so I can go do my SLB. I you know what? Let's just look and see. What's this thing looking like? Ooh. I wonder what I scored last time. I honestly don't remember. Honestly don't remember what I did. Thank you, Doug, and Wicked's Way.
It was enough to get the avatar, wasn't it?
And Rich. Yeah, I don't remember my score. I know I finished in third place. Thank you guys for following the channel. I finished in third place, but I don't actually remember what it what it was. Listen, guys, I am very, very sorry that the auto mod is is catching some of you. Stevens Aaron will have to help me tweak it. Like I said, very early process. Atomic Man says, hey, I got a question. I just unlocked the ability to get Enterprise shards. What do you think is the best way to farm them? Well, farming
ATA credits.
ATA credits is a good one. Then just good old faction credits. There's not really a great way with hostiles to farm those things, to be perfectly honest. They'll drop.
Well,
they'll drop.
Not anywhere that you can reach easily.
Yeah, they'll drop from hostiles that you really don't even need to hit anymore if you're, if you're trying to build an Enterprise, you can't hit the hostiles that drop the shards, is what it is. Hey, what's up, Cardinal? Thank you for following the channel. Thank you very much.
No, you're better off going and hunting scouts, getting a collection of those, getting your faction credits up, grinding your ATAs, and just getting through it quick. Agreed.
Faction credits definitely probably the better way to go. ATA credits real good. So that's probably the better way to do that. There is also, Lucer says, a mission that rewards some Enterprise BPs. Yeah, but that requires a crit, and it's also a 5-day epic. So if he is just now grinding out that Enterprise, then it may be possible that he's not Ops 39 yet. So that's certainly possible, because I'm pretty sure that one is an epic, isn't it?
Is it an epic?
It might be a rare. I don't know. Is it a rare?
Well, does it change with ops level is the question. Because when I get ones for D4, it's a rare. But it's possible that depending on your ops level, it's an epic. Because my epics right now award me shards of the G5 uncommon ships.
They don't come often, but I have seen the ones you're talking about.
What's up, Red Goku? Thank you for following the channel. Appreciate it very, very much.
You only get those goes after you get the ship. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, that's he's actually right.
Also true.
Jay Buckley says it is a rare, but he is right. That stuff typically only comes, once you're beyond the level of needing it. So, we'll do our best to get to all your questions tonight in our Twitch chat here on Twitching Trek. And we'll do that. In the meantime, I want to start. I need to do some stuff, man. I haven't even done my refines yet this evening. Like I'm so behind.
One more source that Trek and Chick pointed out that is also very good is the Epic Armada chests.
Yes, yeah, the G3 one. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, G3 Epic Armada chest. As a matter of fact, even at my level, I still have those in there, and you will. For the rest of time, once you hit Ops 34, here it is right here. Rare. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, the Rare has it in there, too. There's some Enterprise prints. That's in the Rare, and then you also do have it. Oh, I just clicked the Rare again. You also have it in the G3 Epic chest as well. There's Enterprise blueprints down here. So not the super best drop rate, okay, but certainly they are there. One Wheeler. Oh, I just lost your chat. Where did it go? One Wheel Rider says, I got an Exocomp question, Bubba Joe. 80% interceptor damage. Is that a buff to my interceptors or a damage buff against interceptors? Good question. Actually, crazy enough, I get this question a lot. It will boost your interceptors, okay? If you're flying an interceptor, it's going to give you a damage boost to the interceptor that you're flying for whatever you're going to try to kill. All right, so
and all of those work that way, right?
Yes. Yeah, they all refer to the ship that you are flying. Okay.
Correct. Same thing for the ones that boost the against Armada damage, right? They're not boosting the Armada damage, they're boosting your damage against Armadas.
That would be sucky, wouldn't it? Hey, I'm gonna activate this Exo team. No, don't! It's gonna make the Armada kill us faster. Okay.
Well, however, in the idea of benefit and cost, like you've talked about the officers that have a plus and a minus, I wouldn't mind an exocomp that I could use to boost the damage of the Armada and boost the Armada loot.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've talked about that in the past, getting an exocomp that would boost loot. That would be amazing. That would certainly be really, really nice to have a loot bonus type thingy. Let's see. I've got a daily mini for recruiting, so I'm going to knock that out of the way. Hey, are you feeling it, folks? 110 Honor Guard Wharf Shards right now. 110? Is that going to happen? Is it going to happen? No, of course it's not going to happen.
No.
We'll see. No, we'll see. Maybe. Could possibly happen. And I got one. He is looking mighty fine here today. Absolutely. You very sexy looking data pad. Let's see what we got. 24 more shipskin shard trackers and a couple of exos. The negative ones, though. Bleh. I know that there's a reason for them. I just don't ever use them. Let's see. Do I have enough? I do have enough for one more pull here. I think I need... I will. Look, I know I've spent myself to broke, Bubba Joe. But you know what? These chests, these daggone chests, man, so delicious. They really are good. When one comes out, I don't mind spending down because I know I'm going to get them back. Thank you, Double Eagle, for following the chat. Appreciate it very, very much. The Baby Yaga, Bubba Joe, says that she really likes us. Says that we remind her of Bob and Tom. That's high praise, man. That's cool.
I have no idea who those are, but
you don't know who Bob and Tom are? They're like two really crass adult humor.
I like Bill and Ted.
Yeah, yeah, the morning radio guys. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Tabby Moza, I've got collective bargaining. I'm going to start it here in just a minute. Black Wolf says, Bubba Joe, what are your thoughts on camping at 40 instead of 39 for the extra G4 materials? Are you still in favor of sitting at 39? I'm not. Bubba Joe, what do you think, man? I think 40 is the new 39. I've been saying that for 6 months.
So I don't like 40.
True. I mean, really, you should try to make that leap from 39.
40 is still a really crappy level.
It is,
so,
but at least at 40, you start getting G4 materials out of your battle pass. That battle pass and all of your events start paying G4. Well, that was very disappointing.
I think I would try and map out how long it would take me to stay at 39 until I could go all the way to 41. That's one of the things that we recommended for a long time, go from 39 to 41. And if you can do that in if you're like a month or two away from that, I would stay it, because really 40 is just miserable. But if you think that's a 5 or 6 month path to wait, or you just got to 39, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's still okay. I think that just 40 is just miserable. Like, you can only get common.
Yeah.
The rewards are improved a little bit, but not significantly. I don't know. I would want to go 39 to 41 still as my recommendation, but I do understand your point, DJ, and the Battle Pass rewards are a significant boost. If you are buying the Elite Battle Pass, the $20 or the whatever, the $100 one, whichever one, if you're getting those extra rewards, maybe it is worth your while to do that. But 40, try to get away from 40 as quickly as possible.
I do agree with that. Okay, I absolutely do. As a matter of fact, when I made my jump, I literally in one weekend went straight from 39 to 41. So I do agree with not trying to hang out at 40. It's kind of no man's land, and it's miserable and not fun. But I still think that you would be better off than holding at 39, just given, the way that the game is paying today. All right,
I would not just sit at 39 artificially, right?
Yeah.
If I would not be just sitting there level. I mean, you can have objectives, and I know Truck and Chick said on the show today, she was talking about how she has objectives she's looking to achieve before she goes to 40. Totally understand and respect that. I think you have to figure out what it is you want to achieve at what level, and then make sure you get to that threshold before you move on. I totally understand that, but I would not be camping at 39 just to be camping at a place. I would absolutely, when you have the capability, go to 41. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Let's go to our next question. Bubba Joe, sorry, I'm a little bit behind on your chat. I'm going to try to get caught up. See, is this the Steven's Aaron?
Because I talk too much.
Well, no, you talk too much. That's hilarious. Steven's Aaron, am I? So let me ask you a question. In a good Twitch chat, should I be reading all of the chat? Like, I should be trying to read everything, right? That would be great. By the way, thank you, Zuligan, Beam Me Up, and Khan for following the Twitch channel tonight. Appreciate it very much. Is that something, Steven's Aaron, that I should be like 100%? And by the way, if you're going to respond in chat, I'm very behind, so maybe you could say something in voice. What time is it? Oh, it's lunchtime. You're probably right in the middle of your workday. So, sorry about that.
He says no, you don't have to read everything.
Okay, then I'm very behind. I'm trying. Sherlock Holmes says, why not go on up to 42 to get the warp research and a better refinery? Well, listen, if it was that easy, everybody would do it. All right, it's not super duper easy. Thank you, Green, for following the channel. It's not going from 39 to 42 is a little bit of a haul. Okay, when I went from 39 to 41, I did that, and then I still ended up staying at 41 for probably 3 or 4 months before I was able to go to 42. Don't forget too, you've got some material walls there. All right. I mean, they're not significant, but you also really haven't started earning them unless you've been banking the 40 level battle pass for a long time and you've been scrapping a lot of ships. And right, Chick, we've talked about that. That's on the checklist. You've got to be able to scrap a handful of ships. If I go back to Rev's video and where we were kind of comparing notes, if I'm not mistaken, I wanted to be able to scrap 2 of each level 26 ship before I went to 41 so that I could be ready for all of that, So I don't know. I don't know if there is if there's like a super perfect answer there, but nonetheless, I do agree. 42 is better than 41. 41's better than 40. You know what? 50's better than 49, right, Bubba Joe? But it takes a minute.
Yes.
It takes a minute to get there. What's up, Trader?
Wait a second. Hasn't Ripper been working on the 49 to 50 for 4 months?
Yeah,
it's ugly. No. I'm not belittling it. I remember that was a grind. It's just as bad as the 49 to 40. It's actually worse than 45 to 46. But it is, so we're not belittling those thresholds at all. And actually, I haven't looked to see if they ever changed any requirements. I remember 39 to 40 was a pain. Like, all of the buildings you had to have upgraded. So I do not belittle those grinds or those getting past those thresholds in the slightest.
Yeah, they're rough. They for sure are. Trader, listen, if you want to come up and hang out, I'm pretty sure you've got the role. You got to look above. We've got, our little kind of like Twitch. Oh, I'm such an idiot! I just put Nero on an assignment, and I've got a freaking ATA credit. God bless. See, I wasn't paying attention, Bubba. I'm just hanging out, chatting, having a little bit of fun, chit-chatting around a little bit, and I just put Nero on an assignment. You got
speed-ups, right?
I do. I do, but daggone.
So, would you like to know how I avoid such things, DJ?
Okay, if you're going to talk about the filter, I haven't installed that patch yet.
No. No.
I'm scared of it, folks. I haven't done it yet.
So what I have done is whenever I'm going to go start assigning people to ATAs, I scan the entire list first. And then I assign the priority to which ATAs I actually want to staff first. So, like, I
always do that, but I just wasn't really paying attention because I was chatting with you guys and having a grand old time. So I always do that. I look at the most important ones. I pick out the ones like this one. I'm definitely going to do that. There's Nero, there's Kirk, and then I got to go over here and get Pan. So, I do that. I just wasn't really super duper paying attention right now. Dan says, don't install the patch. It's horrid. I know. Honestly, I know. That's why I haven't done it yet. All right.
Wait, how have you not installed the patch?
I'm on the PC client, and I haven't rebooted my machine in 2 days. I'm afraid. Actually, that's not true. We're on Twitch. Does anybody from Scopely hang out here on Twitch? I'll tell you how you can get around it. If you're on PC. All right. Obviously, if you're on mobile, you just don't download it, right? Turn off your automatic download.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, when I go on PC and I start up the client, it goes update. It doesn't give me the option to start the game. So I'm like,
you know what you can do? You skip the launcher. Go into where the game is installed and just double-click prime.exe. It'll launch the game without the launcher.
Ooh.
Yeah! Shout out Rip for telling me that like just 3 hours ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known either. Because I told him, I was like, man, I just don't want to even reboot my computer. But yeah, just launch prime.exe. Trader, here's the problem. All right, we're only on day 3 of 7 before I get my affiliate link, so you can't subscribe just yet. Just like you can't do biddies, you can't throw biddies at me just yet. All right. Right now, if you did want to do something, and I appreciate that so very much. If you feel absolutely motivated to do something, we do have our tip jar down below. But really, you don't have to feel like you got to do that. We're gonna have our cheers, and we're gonna have our subscriber list up very, very soon. Promises. It should, as a matter of fact, it should only take, Bubba Joe, this would be day 3 of 7. We've hit all the other metrics, by the way. Well, not quite. We haven't done 8 hours yet, but I mean, I'm not worried about hitting 8 hours.
I was gonna say that you'll probably hit that tonight. Actually,
we're not gonna hit it tonight. We've got 5.5 hours in, so that means I need 3.5 more hours on 4 days. I mean, clearly that's not
2.5. You need 8?
I need 8.
And you've done 5.5?
Have I done 5.5, Stevens Aaron? I don't even know now.
Well, that's what you just said, is you've done 5.5.
Yes, I have done 5.5. You're right, Garrick. I can't do the channel points yet either. Like, there's no cheering, there's no subscribers, there's nothing of that just yet, because I haven't hit that marker yet. All right, but it won't be long. 4 more days of us doing something. We just got to go on. We got to do something 4 more times, and then we'll be good. But we've apparently they don't just let somebody just roll in here and start taking all your all's money on day 1. So excuse me. So anyway, yeah, if you feel so inclined, there's a tip jar down below. You feel free to do that, but you don't have to. Okay. Let's see, what other events? So, Cerritos, which I'm probably going to... Ooh, there's my second contact, but that's just hostels, right? So I can do that with my dailies here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How many am I going to need? 6875 divided by 233. 30. So I'll have to do a little bit more than my daily. That's okay. Well, maybe not. Once I count swarm, I'll do 25 swarm. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll do the swarm first. Oh, and I've got a bunch of Borg to do. Oh, upgrade the treasury. So I just claimed my dailies. So if I'm not mistaken, my treasury should now be unlocked. Where's my... Have I not run an update on this thing since treasury? No. Why don't I see my treasury button? That's making me very scared.
Oh, it comes and goes. Go into your station.
Okay. Whew, there it is. You can't see because of the cat. Here, I'll turn the cat off for just a second. There you go. There's my 1,400 points. I've done it! Yeah! All right, there's my 1,400 points, so I am indeed ready to purchase my pack. Shall we do it? Hey, listen, Stevens Aaron. I could also show you when I need to take a break. You want to see it? You want to see it because I created an overlay for this one, too. I did an overlay on this one, too. I got so many overlays. Bubba Joe, like I said, I'm not even kidding you, 10 hours worth of overlays. All right, let's show it to you, everybody. Let's do it. Looky there at that prettiness. And it even has a chat box so you guys can keep, like, seeing like what, people are saying and stuff. Okay, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to buy my pack real quick. You guys just bear with me. I'm not actually taking a break. I just want to buy my pack. Treasury.
Look at that.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? It's so pretty. Hey, okay, so how does this work? Look, Bubba Joe, look at the very top. Somebody tipped $5, but it doesn't say who. How does that work? But okay, so I got an anonymous tip. And it says, okay, here you go. Purr. There you go. They asked for a moan and a purr. And I kind of feel like that might be worth $5, Bubba Joe. There you go. So,
that's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. All right. Opening up my Exola chat right now. Stand by.
So DJ, are you? Have you decided how you're going to play the Excretus of Borg event this time? You had talked about some different strategies.
I haven't even looked in there yet. You know what? I see IJ is here. IJ is hanging out from server 15. IJ, do you feel like this is a bad idea? Because I feel like this is probably a bad idea. All right, we're going to come back in. There we go. Hey, thank you, Trickle. Appreciate you following the channel. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you, Unhani. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And he sent me a little message as well, so thank you. Appreciate that. And Captain Caboose, thank you. Look at there. So thank you guys so very much. You guys are the best. Captain Taylor, thank you. J-Berg, thank you. You guys are the best. This is cool. I like this, man. This is cool stuff. Anyway, all right, so there's my multi-phase of credits. I got it. There's my desealing rod. And here we go, Bubba Joe. We're going to pop this thing open. Looky there. It's ready. I'm going to do it. Which means I am only 19 shards short now from getting Mariner to tier 2. 19! Thank you, Raging Ginger. Appreciate it.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. And that means I'm going to build some stuff tonight because we only have until noon tomorrow, right? Yeah, upgrade the treasury is almost over, so I got to do it tonight. So let's go ahead and knock this thing out. What are we going to... Ooh, let's not do the shipyard. That's 86 more days. Let's do the Par Steel Vault. Yeah! Knock that puppy out. And speed this up. Dum-bum-bum-bum. All right, so that's done. So now we can upgrade the treasury a little bit more. And I should have... Yeah, I should be fine here. I should have plenty. Should I wait on the speed ups? Hell nah. Let's just knock it out. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, there's one. I don't even remember how much farther I needed to go. What is it, 100 points per? So
every time you say boom, I think of the song.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Something.
Well, that could be one song. I was actually thinking of the other song. Let me hear you say "wayo."
Let me see you say "wayo, wayo,
wayo,
wayo." Yes, the only ape. You are correct. The free gold content episode you got last week. That was your taste, okay? First taste is always free. Now the moans are going to cost you, all right? All right, so I need to do 2 more levels, Bubba Joe. I'm going to go knock those out. Wait, did you say I should wait? Thank you, IJ, for following. Okay, nobody said wait. All right, good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and – oops, wrong button. I'm going to go ahead and knock these last
unless
2
there's
out.
a recruit officer event that's starting soon, or you said you still need to use yours, right?
Oh, I already did it. I did it with Disco. Okay. Yeah, I did it with Disco Recruit tokens. I just now
because you would have probably completed it with the ones you're going to get from this event.
See, and that's my problem. If I'd been paying attention, I totally would have made that observation, but I did not. So, because I'm distracted. K92 says, whatever happened to the auto open when buying a rod so you can't save them? So, here's the deal, man. I've been told that there's like some crazy voodoo magic back here, okay? I don't know how it's working. Ripper says that he can see it. He has verified it, that they won't carry forward. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is. But there is something about that is not going to work the next time. So, couldn't tell you.
Well, they could.
I don't know.
They could make them like the monthly tokens.
Okay, real quick. Did anybody see this? Can somebody clip this and go back? Is this building 5 days and 1 hour, and level 36 was 5 days and 3 hours? Did I just see that? Is this one lower than level 35? Huh.
Talking about the treasury?
Yeah. You know what? Lucky for me. If
only, I was going to say, if only there was a resource that we could go look at this.
Oh, by golly, son, let's just take a... What happened? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's just go take a look at it right here while I'm away, okay?
Which levels?
Well, now I don't even know. All right. I am building 37 right now, it would appear. So that means 36. I swear I feel like that was less time.
Yes.
Now. Are you serious?
Yes. 36 is 20 in STFC before bonuses. 25 days, 22 hours.
Look at that.
The next level is 25 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes.
I was just gonna say that's. I know that wasn't what I just saw. So look at that. 25 days, 22 hours at base for 36. 37 is 25 days, 9 hours. How strange. What's up, Mistress of Mayhem? Thank you. Why aren't you using exocomps for reducing building time? I'll tell you why. Because I use them every single day. Trader, thank you. The trader says don't sing anymore. That's funny. Hey, listen. Trek and
well, that's going to be a part of the show now.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Karkin or Arian or Stevens Aaron, if you guys are able to help Trader up into our voice chat here, she should have the role. I'm 99% sure. No, she doesn't, does she? She's got the special guest.
Yeah.
We should probably make that happen. Going to have to work on that. Anyway, thank you, Trader, very much. Sorry, I can't sing for at least 5 minutes because she paid me not to. So anyway, okay, that's what I thought. That was weird, Bubba. I didn't think I imagined it, but, listen, I haven't been paying attention to anything else tonight. Of course, I would notice that timer. Oh, about my exocomps. So I use them every single day. I don't have a ton of them. I probably should have used one, honestly, but this is all I've got, okay? And I am planning a very extensive build this weekend. What's happening this weekend? What's happening this weekend, Bubba Joe?
Well, that would be a material spend auction.
That's what's happening. And I have a lot of stuff to do because I fully plan on... Actually, I told you, Bubba Joe, that I fully planned on going to 46 this Saturday. Ripper says I'm not going to make it, and he says this is why right here. 4016 G4 rare ore. He says it's not going to be enough. Joker, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate it. He says 4016 will not be enough. He said based on what he thinks my research is, which we didn't do it exactly, but he says he thinks I'm going to need somewhere between 6,000 and 7,000, which means I don't have enough. Which is also why I said earlier today on the podcast, I really wish that this month's lockbox had been ore. I really, really wish. Thank you, Landy. Appreciate it. Thank you for following the channel. So I may not be 46 this weekend, Bubba Joe. That was my plan. It may not end up happening. So.
Well, I'll see if I can't. You can live vicariously through me.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I'm going to try and go to 55 this weekend.
Thank you, Winston. Ooh, really? Are you? Winston, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, crap. Stage. You know what? I probably can't tell you that because I pulled mine this morning, so I don't remember. It's like 4,125. We've got a chart somewhere for that. And this is the only G4 Rare that I've got unlocked, so I can't show you another. Maybe somebody else has a G4 Rare. I'm pretty sure it's 4,125. I think. I could be off by a little bit. For a G4 Rare blueprint in the ATA store.
I can tell you that.
Cool. Bubba Joe can tell us.
Let's see. G4 Rare. That'd be like a Coronar, right?
Yeah. Or a Pilum or a Newton.
4,150.
4,150. What did I say? 4,125? I was pretty daggone close.
Pretty on close.
That's pretty daggone close there. So yeah, that's what it is. Although I will say, Bubba Joe, and I was actually talking to Ripper about this earlier today. I have had a great deal of success with that assignment that's given me ATAs. Look how many I'm up to. 215,000. 215,000. So I've been buying one of these every single day. All right. And I'm doing pretty decent with my acquisition here, Bubba Joe. If I come in and take a look at my ships.
Are you just trolling me now? Is that what's happening?
What do you mean? Why would I be trolling you?
On this assignment?
Bubba
no,
Joe.
You really want to get trolled, you can hear how much I have, which is another like 200,000.
You have 400,000 ATA credits? Holy cow.
No, 200. Another
okay.
like yours.
Okay.
I as well have 200,000.
There you go. Well, I've got 103 blueprints to my Pilum. And I decided today, and this is not economical, but again, I've got a little bit of a surplus here. I could spend 4,000 a day for one. I could spend 16,000. I'm pretty sure. Is it 12 or 16,000? Who remembers what two blueprints are? All right. Listen, Sherlock Holmes, a Valdor is a G4 uncommon, like the Kelvin, okay? So, yes, the Valdor is cheaper, and I can show you that one because that one's unlocked, and I have not been buying those.
2 chests is 12,450 DJ.
Well, so, Bubba, I decided 2 days ago I started doing that. I've got 215,000 of them. There's nothing else in the store, really, that I want to buy right now. So I've decided, even though it is more expensive, it's going to keep me, moving a little bit faster. But there it is. Yeah, 3,950. That's for the G4 uncommon. All right. The G4 rare is just a little bit more. All right. So that's why Sherlock Holmes. Stony Dude says save credits for the Pilum cloak. Oh, faction credits. Yeah. Yeah, if and when it ever shows up. We're still waiting on the G4 rares over there. It hasn't shown up yet in the faction store. Although, really, truthfully, by the time you spent all those faction credits, you probably could have just bought the pack. On the other hand, Bubba Joe, I never planned. Okay, I told you, my plan was the Pilum and then the Tribune, right? That has been my plan since like a year ago. Well, now that ATAs are here, and now that G5 is launched, and now that I'm probably no longer going to build a Tribune, I'm sitting on 760,000 Romulan credits. So when the Pilum cloak does show up, I'd probably go ahead and pick it up. I've been banking these for a long time, and I will never use them because I was planning on building the Tribune. Now I don't have to. Now, granted, I'll still use a lot of those. If survive into my 50s, then I'll do the Nova or whatever. But I got a boatload of these things.
you really want to reevaluate that when you get closer to 50 and what the economy looks like then, right? Because people that are coming into 50 now, they spend every last bit that they have getting to 50 and may be there for a while. And it's not an insignificant rep grind to go from where you're at to where you can get at the 53 ship. So I understand people are saying to do that, and I think that there is a case to be made for that, but I think you have to be a spender to make that worthwhile, because you're going to want to be able to start hitting ships above 52. And unless you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on your rare ship, which I know you're not going to do, you're going to try and fuel it with G3 scrapping, which is the right thing to do. You're just not going to get there. Like that, it's going to cap out at a point, and you're not going to be able to hit bigger ships. So I think everyone has to look at how long they're going to be at the different levels.
Yeah, that's probably true. But, listen, first of all, I don't rep grind. As you guys can tell, I just let my dailies do it. I don't rep grind. And it's moving along just fine for me. Like, I ain't rushing this, in theory, I would need to be Ops 52 before I need the next level of rep to build the next ship, right? Is that right? The Nova is at Ops 52 and has a rep barrier. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, I'm here to tell you, I feel like I am years, probably 18 to 24 plus months, probably longer than that, to be honest with you, away from 52. So, I ain't stressing this. I'll let my dailies do it. I ain't grinding rep. Hell with that. That sucks. Grinding rep blows. Stupid.
So, you probably could grind the rep for the Nova today.
I'm not interested in doing it anyway.
No. I would not recommend it, but it's only, quote in quotes, 1.1 billion.
Oh, yeah, well. Out. Pass. Hard pass. I do need to spend some ship XP. Won't be on this ship. Yeah, I don't have enough to tier it. Let's see what we've got that we can tier up. You know what I do need to tier up, Bubba Joe? My next ship for the scrapper. Which... should I ever scrap my Sally? I really feel like I should never, ever scrap the Sally. I feel like that's something I should keep forever.
DJ?
Chaos and Scrunch, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Bubba.
Do you want an honest answer there?
Yeah, of course I want an honest answer.
There is not a G3 ship worth keeping.
I still fly my Sally today. I still fly it right here today. Stony Dude.
I still have a flip phone, so I'm going to say keep that Sally until its part nacelles. Until it falls apart. I was going to say until its nacelles fall off, but I don't think
Harry says scrap the Sally immediately. I mean, guys, I still fly it. I fly it in territories. It's fast and it's powerful. Here, I can should I...
You know what else is fast?
Should I upgrade?
Your pylon.
I don't have it yet, daggone it! I've got to get there. All right, just one of these days. How are the level of hostiles calculated in the Warrior Champion dailies? Okay, let me answer that for you. First of all, should I upgrade my amalgam or should I do a scrap ship? Probably should do a scrap ship. Do I even have any ready? I could do that one. That's only tier 5. That one's also tier 5. See, I'm behind. I haven't even started on these. See, I'm waiting on these for next weekend as well. I'll take all 4 of these to tier 9. But they're not ready for me to do XP on yet.
DJ.
Yeah.
You can ask for another opinion from the stage about your Sally.
Okay. Who's... Trader! Welcome to the stage!
Aaron got me all set up.
Was that subtle enough for you, DJ?
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, Trader, good evening. Welcome. And welcome into the dark underbelly of Talking Trek. So by giving you this room, I'm pretty sure they just opened up like a bunch of stuff for you. So There you
Welcome
go.
to the sandbox.
Welcome to the litter box. No, it's the litter box, Karkin.
Litter box. I screwed it up.
This is the private.
I'll just go bury my head in the sand over here.
Yeah, this is the private dirty litter box. Okay, like this is the one that hasn't been changed in a while. It's gross. Yeah. So Trader, the Sally. Listen, you're a 55. You don't need a Sally, but I'm still running G3 Epics. 2 of them. That's it. I got 6 docks. I kind of feel like the Sally's something I want to hang on to for a minute, right?
I didn't scrap my my Sally until I got my Pilum.
See,
and then I've scrapped like 4 of them now.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But until I get the Pilum, I just don't feel like it's the right move for me yet.
Yeah, I mean it's a handy ship. It can punch up. I don't see any reason. I mean, unless you're hurting for space, I don't see any reason to scrap it.
How can I tell if I'm hurting for space? Do I just have to count? Is that what I'd have to do?
Yes.
Well,
I have made a suggestion in another Discord many times that when you click on your ship hanger, it should, shocking, show you what ships you have.
just give me a list. Okay?
Yes.
Just break it on down.
Exactly.
Give me a count.
Exactly. You shouldn't have to go into
Can't you see that in your scrapper list if you change the filter in the scrapping to see all ships?
It's annoying. You should just be able to go to your ship hanger and see what you got.
Oh, I'm still really far away. Holy crap. Okay. I need another million.
Yeah, and the scrapper doesn't list all the ships, only the ones that can be scrapped.
No, you can change the filter for what you're looking at.
Oh, I guess you're right. You can change it to all ships instead of just those that are eligible. That's true.
125,000 XP. That's going to be like 15 levels, right? Ish. So let's go to roughly level 20. Let's check it out there. That should be enough to finish my domination. I would think. Yep, there it is. There it is. You know what else I haven't done yet, Bubba Joe? Claimed all these elite milestones. I probably could have done that tonight too and gotten the officer shards. What else in here?
Yeah, you should be able to get everything but the last one.
Yep. Should we do that tonight?
Holy bejesus, look at that donation. I can't read it though.
Shady Pines says, "Cheers, DJ. Thank you very much." And tip $20. Shady Pines, you the man. Thank you so very, very much. Hey, I got a question for you. I was actually told, see, while we're learning about Twitch, all right, while we're twitching Trek here, Bubba Joe, I've been told that, but by a few people, that one of the interesting things about Twitch are these kinds of alerts. Like, you can have stuff jump all over the screen and play sounds and, do things when, like, people do things like tipping or send you biddies and all this stuff. But I've also been told by some people that, like, it's a little bit distracting and, like, too busy, right? Which is why I just went with this nice little chime, this little purple thing right up here at the top. All right, so listen, we're here for you guys. Do you want to see, like, dancing kitty cats anytime that somebody, makes a donation or something like that, or do you just like the little purple box? I like the purple box. It's very simple. It's very elegant. It's very simple. I said simple twice.
I think it feels very Star Trek-y.
You like it? Does it feel Star Trek-y? I like it.
I want to see Quark come out and toss a latinum piece.
That would be awesome.
Yes. Okay. Well, there you go. No
you
dancing.
Need, is it Aerok?
Captain.
Is it Aerok that gives the whole show the money thing?
Captain Taylor. Yeah, that's right. Captain Taylor says he wants a moan every time. Listen, only if they ask for it. Okay.
So you have to set that up as one of the things you can redeem biddies for.
Is moans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah, exactly. So they have to pay you to take care of the moan. You're getting paid for moan.
I kind of feel like that branches into a different streaming platform that I may also potentially dabble in the future. Okay, Bubba Joe, 19 minus 8. I am 11. I'm going to do it. Holy cow. That's 11 Beckett Mariner shards short, and we still have an SMS. If I'm not mistaken, that SMS paid 11 shards. Did it not? It did, right?
Sure.
Let's go find out.
I think so.
I think it did pay 11. I'm going to get tier 2 of Beckett Mariner this month. Holy shnikey. That is exciting.
You might get tier 2.5.
I don't know, man. If I can't go to ops, I may not have enough materials to spend, Plus now I'm in the 45 bracket, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the am I still, if I'm 45, okay, I'm still in my own bracket. I haven't gone up to the 50s yet. I was looking for the SMS anyway. Okay, recruit.
I mean,
Mariner
you want to
SMS.
be in the bracket with the 50s. You don't want to be in the bracket with the 49s.
Well, it's all the same anyway, isn't it?
I know it is. I'm just saying.
Oh,
50s
yeah.
can't spend materials worth
5,
nothing.
8, 10, 11. That was so there was 11 in the recruiting one. Let's go back to the first weekend and check that one out. SMS. It should also have been 11, I would say. 5, 8, 10, 11. By golly, I'm going to get tier 2 of Beckett Mariner. Whoop, whoop, whoa, yeah, Epic Officer, tier 2, first month. I don't know that I've done that in a very long time. That's amazing. Super pumped about that. How much?
It was very well sourced, this arc.
Really was, kind of. Crazy enough, Beckett Mariner was more available than freaking Badgie.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's not a lie. I'm going to get tier 2 of the Epic. I'm not going to get tier 2 of the Uncommon. Tell me what's wrong with that picture. All right.
Well, I would have had a better chance with materials last week over the Ultras, so I'm still hoping just to get her.
I was really surprised. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be surprised about the Ultras event because people have been spending on this new good chest. So there wasn't a lot. I think number one first place on my server might have been 78,000. All right, which is a lot, obviously. All right, but I mean, it's not really when you can pick up, 50 to 60,000 for free in a month. Ish. Maybe 40 or 50. I mean, I do spend, so I'm sure I got some along the way, but I mean, still. Got to do Borg next. That's really all I got left, isn't it? Thank you, Lobot. Oh, Lobot donated too, and thank you, Egyptian, for following the channel. I didn't see yours a minute ago. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all. Thank you. All right, I guess we got to go do some Borg here, man. We're gonna have to do the Borg. I don't want to do the Borg. I'm not motivated to do the Borg. I know I said I wanted to, but I'm not feeling it. That's a lot of cells, man. It's a lot of cells.
I haven't done my Borg, and I may not.
Well, I'm going to do the SMS for sure.
You also promised to support my ship every time it came by.
I promised no such thing. As a matter of fact, I did not. You are not as anonymous as you think you are, sir, but thank you so very much. Anonymous tip $25. And the message, you know what? I don't even know if I should read the message because then everybody's going to know. Do you want me to?
We can see it. We can see it on the screen.
Oh, you can see the donations even if they're anonymous?
I did. Yeah, we did see the message below it as well. Oh,
okay. Well, then see that's why I'm trying to figure it all out. So, in that case, Think Stinks on server 15, which, dude, I'm going to have to get this guy a hoodie by now. I'm going to have to get him a hoodie at this point. That's been his thing. He's got memes and everything for it. Louis P says, DJ, is it worth donating to you on here? Rev says they take a lot on Twitch. I'm pretty sure they actually take way less than YouTube does. We get hit for 30-some%, 30 to 35% on YouTube. Rev says that this is better. I'm not entirely sure. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, Louis P., I haven't looked heavily into the monetization because we're not even eligible for it yet. So the tips, if I'm not mistaken, just go through PayPal. And yeah, PayPal's going to take their piece, but Twitch actually doesn't take anything from the tips. They take their stuff from the biddies. Okay? So in Twitch, they make their money they make their money on the biddies, right? Like if you guys bought 100 biddies, then you would pay $1.40. But if you
Red just posted in the chat. He said they actually take more than YouTube. Twitch takes 50% of subs, but you get 100% of biddies.
Yeah, but YouTube doesn't do subs, right? So isn't that like net positive? By the way, what's up, Rev? What you doing, man? What you doing? Welcome. Here, let me see if I can do something here real quick, Rev. I'm gonna try to bring you up. Hang on just a second. Don't move. Hang on. Rev. Deuce. Done. Rev. Yo, man, I think I got you. See if you can join. Look, can he view the channel? Yes, he can. Look above the chat room. You might be able to hop in here. It's right above the studio button. If I did this right. Not entirely sure I did, to be honest with you. Lots of new things here tonight. Anyway,
password is
yeah, try the password.
1, 2, 3.
That's
4,
right.
5.
I was getting ready to say that exact thing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Clearly I didn't do it right since he's not actually up here yet. I thought I did that right, but maybe I did not. Let me check.
I was going to say New England clam chowder.
Okay.
Hey, oh, DJ. There he is! What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Welcome.
Hey, joining Twitch after all this time.
Yeah, because you told me to. You said literally, like, you told me I had to.
I did. I mean, I've been bugging you for it for months.
Yeah.
So
here it is. What do you think? Do you like the overlay? You like the purple and the rectangles and stuff, dude? It
matches all your epic officers that you have.
Thank you. Yes, it does. That's exactly what I did, Bubba Joe. I called up the animators over at Star Trek Fleet Command and I said, "Listen, I want you to make me a Twitch overlay, please." And they said, "Yes, sir, right away." Yes, sir, Mr. Walter, sir.
They did not say that at all.
No, they didn't. They said, "Walter, get the hell out of here."
I just want to make sure I understand the relationship here. So Rev says get on Twitch, and you're immediately jumping into Twitch.
No.
Snake Eyes says make a 2-hour podcast, and you can't possibly meet that goal?
No, that's not how this was. First of all,
okay.
First of all, Rev's been hounding me about Twitch. It's been more than months. It's probably been closer to a year, to be perfectly honest with you. He's been hounding me about Twitch, and I've never wanted to do it. And I've told Snake Eyes that I didn't really want to do it. Like, I wanted to focus on my craft, which was the podcast. And then, we got into YouTube a little bit, and that was cool. This is very new, and I'm not going to lie. This is a whole different world. Like, streaming on YouTube as compared to over here, it's not even close to the same kind of product.
Yeah, it's very different. It's the exact opposite of how you would try to grow YouTube.
Yes, exactly, man. Like, so I've done some reading, and these overlays and stuff. It's very different, very, very, very different. So I have kind of, I don't want to say struggled, but I have invested a great deal of time in trying to figure all this stuff out. And these overlays, like most of them, like I had to write, not write, like, so there was like a template or whatever, right? But then they fill it up with a bunch of garbage, Rev. There was like 77 elements in this thing, and I was like, I don't need all that. Like, I don't have a Twitter. What's a tweeter? I don't have Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't have tweeters back when I was young, back in the olden days. Back in the olden days. So yeah, I didn't have to worry about that. Let's see, who else am I looking for? Harrison. So and then Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. Apparently we have a TikTok. Snake Eyes is making stuff about TikTok, which I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know we had TikTok.
Yeah, there's like a dozen videos on there.
How do we have?
It hasn't been one since December though. I'm really. I was getting.
I didn't know
about this.
I didn't even know we had one. All right, Snake Eyes has been handling it. I didn't even know it existed. So
hey, so Stewie Doo said, if you donate to Rev on Twitch, it gets your name on a wall. Where exactly can we expect you to write our names if we donate to you?
Okay,
DJs.
Thank you, Rev Deuce. You need a cat chicken dance. So the cat doesn't have arms. This is really all like. That's the Crazy Frog song. Sorry, that wasn't the chicken dance. Anyway, listen. Your name's on a wall. Okay, so First of all, I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll figure it out. All right,
He needs to earn his wall first.
Yeah, is that even a thing until I get affiliate? I probably don't even get a wall, right? And
Right.
besides, where?
Okay, the wall is the literal wall in my house. It was the house fund that I'm doing. So it's actually going in my house. There's gonna be everybody who's donated at a certain level will be on an actual wall in my house.
That's actually super brilliant. And I tell you what, I will copycat Rev because that's what I do. And when it comes to
You're no one shall.
He went there.
Yikes.
He went there, didn't he? He went there. Listen, do I need to go up here to the top, Rev? Do I need to change the tip goal and have it read house fund? Is that how we should do it? And listen, if we do it, if we do it, then I will take
everybody. You could buy a special scratching post and put their names on the scratching post.
I love that.
I could do that, or I could do it in my garage. I could get a big wall and put it, and write your name in chalk on my garage, and it will appear there until it rains next, and then we'll just have the photograph to live by.
See, that's all temporary stuff. I was thinking more along the lines of any old Chicago fans here. Anyone enjoy doing beer tours at Old Chicago? They got plaques on their entrances, and they etch people's names on there when they complete the beer tour. You could do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But instead of a plaque, it's a scratching post.
I love the scratching post thing, man. I really do. All right.
The Baba Yaga said whoever donates the most gets a tramp stamp on DJs.
Sorry. You know what? I'll do it with, what is it called? Henna? I'll do it with henna. Is that the right word for a fake tattoo?
That is a fake tattoo. There are others.
Okay. I'd rather do it with the soap and water kind. Like the one, with the sticker. All right, I would do that also. I'd put it right on my butt.
Roll press on.
Yeah, that's right. I'll put it right on my butt cheek too. You can have prime real estate. Okay.
Don't you think you should check with Mrs. DJz?
It's temporary, man. It ain't gonna matter. Listen, I'm a very. This kitty cat can be bought. Okay, let me just put it that way. It's a thing.
Relatable.
It can happen. All right. IJ. Look, a glowing system. That means there's probably a lot of Cerritos in here. Oh, my God. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. There's
you think
one,
if I message some of these Cerritos and be like,
2,
buff me, I'm going to destroy your ship?
Oh, my gosh. Look.
You
know what? I can't even do it to this one, IJ. Look. They're all Jag. And there's a 50. Look what he's doing. Look at that, Bubba Joe. Is he going to kill other people that come in? Is he going to take advice from the UltimatDJz school of winning the Borg solo leaderboard?
Well, he's not chasing them down in that ship.
Not of it.
I don't know, man. The G5s get really fast with research.
Why is he?
No,
running?
I mean, but the battleships are. I mean, the interceptors can get really fast. The battleships are still kind of slow.
Look at that. He's filled up. Dude, he's filled his cargo. Look at this, folks. He has filled his cargo. 300,000 probes on a Tier 6 Vorcha. And look how much hull he has used. He could grind up here for days. That's what he's doing. He's not winning this event with a Vidar. He's going to win this event with that Vorcha. I bet you he could grind thousands. Is that correct?
If that's his objective, there's better crews, depending on his research. He's 54, so he's not 55, so he can't cheat yet.
Can't cheat? How do you cheat at 55? I must know. What's up, G-Tide? Thank you for following the channel. Oh, Rev Deuce, thanks for donating, man. I appreciate that a lot. You're the best. Thank you. Mwah. Okay. It's my moan. Okay. Anyway, what are you talking about at 55? What are you talking about, Bubba Joe?
So there is a combination of crew and research that will allow you to take no damage. For 2 rounds.
I thought that was only if you. I thought that was only if you were being attacked. Thank you, Hank, for following the channel. The moan was not sad. Was it sad? I didn't think it was sad. Look, there's bad. Oh, my gosh. Look, he is still going. He's number 2 on the leaderboard right now. I was kind of hoping that he had run out of cells, Bubba, because look here. He's at 7.5 million, and I kind of figured that I was hoping that he had run out of cells. Surge has probably also run out of cells. Oh, God. I just don't know if I've got it in me, Bubba. That's so many hostiles.
Well, and you'd have to boost all of them. Like, to get to a score that high, they're probably having boosting for all of their kills.
Well, I told you I was willing to buy purple juice. Let's see who's in this system. I really would like to go to a system that's not crazy crowded. Look at this guy! Wait, was I just looking at this system? Was I just looking at Zeta Gray? I guess I was. All right, let me look at this other one. Let's see how busy this one is. I was going to say, he's in 2 different Borg systems grinding. All right, so who do we have here? I see only one Cerritos in here. You know what? Heck with it, Bubba Joe. Might as well, right? Do I need to move anywhere? Here's the next thing. You really got to do this with only burning 1 cell, which means I've got to do all 9, 11, 13 cells really, like, right back to back to back to back. I don't know, man.
Better get started.
God. All right. Why does that say I still have 9? Oh, there it goes. Did you see that? That was lag. All right. So we're going to bring the Cerritos in, and then I'm going to replenish my 2 cells. And now I'm back to 9. So I've got 10. I'll be able to get 2 more tomorrow. And there will be 12. All right, listen, Bubba Joe, you dangled the carrot. 2 Fog says, wait, what crew? No damage, 2 rounds, Bubba Joe! Don't be holding out on me, man. Don't be holding out on me. Tell me the dark and evil truth.
I will put that fate in Trader's hands.
Traitor!
If she thinks I should say.
Traitor! Listen, it's too late now. You've already put it out there, man. You got to tell people now.
I mean, it's not hard to figure out.
Take pity on him, Bubba Joe. Take pity.
Take pity, she says. Release the info.
Get...
Tell the people.
So in the new research in the combat tree that kicks off G5, there is this group of research that requires intelligence. So for the first one that you'll need is KSG shield mitigation. It can give you 2% shield mitigation.
Yeah, you can't even see it, DJ.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, let me show you what he's talking about.
Nope.
Not there. Okay.
So it gives you 0.5% per level. So when you can take it to level 4, which the requirement is R&D 55, you can get that to 2%. That combines with, what are we calling him? Which mud? Double
Office
shot mud. We'll just call him double shot mud. Office mud. Dwight mud.
Shield mitigation.
You combine
mud.
it with that as captain who has a chance of mitigating 98% of the damage in the first round. That effectively makes it 0 damage.
Okay, so repeat all of that again one more time.
All right, so what you can pull up is pull up Office Mud.
Okay.
Dwight Mud.
Well, hang on. You know what? I want to do this instead. All right, let's show the research that you're talking about. What's it called? It's in the combat tree, right? And it's
KSG shield mitigation.
This one right here, Fo. Okay? This one that requires Ops 51. Here are the where are the bonuses? Oh, here. No. Oh, right up here. I'm an idiot. Okay, it's a 5-level research starting at 0.5 point. You got to get it, you said, to 2%, right? That's the magic number.
Yep.
All right, 2% is going to require Ops 55, Fo. You get this one right here to 2%. Then, oh my God, I got it. What you're saying. Yeah, because so then you need Old Man Mud You probably want synergy so that you can get that 98%. You got it. I got it. I follow it, Fo. I follow it. Check this out. Hang on. Let me save this real quick. Confirm. What he's talking about is getting 100% of the damage to avoid your hull and go to the shield. Old man Mud. Where you at, boy? Where you at, boy? Old man Mud. There he is. Okay. Oh, I've got him maxed out now. I thought he was tier 4. I must have sprung for the independent credits. Right here, Captain's Maneuver. 40% chance to raise the shield mitigation. Synergy is going to get you, 20% per side, right? So you could get 80%.
Correct. Yeah.
You could get 80%, 98% to the shields for the first 2 rounds, and then at research, putting 100% of the damage onto your shields, 0% to hull, and it doesn't even matter what you mitigate, as long as your shields don't fall. Sanzo, thank you. Just Q, thank you. Zypho, thank you. Red Trouble, thank you for following the channel. Well, by golly, Le Rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, Le Rooster is here and rating our channel. Rooster, you the man. Thank you. And what's up to all your peeps? What's up, Sanzo? Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Lokerette. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it so very much. Get her done is
getting raided.
Yeah, get her done's raiding us here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming over, La Rooster. You the man. Appreciate you. All right. So there you go, Fo. A chance to throw 100% to your shields for first 2 rounds. So as long as you can kill the hostile within those 2 rounds, then I would imagine you are just peachy daggone keen. And you'll be fine right there. Now that would be, right, what you were saying, Bubba, is that you would then infinitely grind any hostile.
Well, it's an 80% chance, right? So it's not infinite, right? Because you will take hull damage 20% of the time. But yes, that's the idea.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. There you go. Research. Ain't it just grand?
They hide it from us, DJ. We don't get to see these fancy researches way up there.
Yeah, I know. We don't get to see them. What's up? Hey, what's up? Thank you, La Rooster. Appreciate you again. Curly Fries, what's up? How you doing, Curly Fries?
If it makes you feel better, we can't actually use that research for anything useful, right? I mean, you're not killing the deep space hostiles in 2 rounds for the most part, unless you're really overpowering them with like a rare ship or something like that. And then you're even then you're punching down to like 52s and stuff like that. So the hostiles you really need to kill, like for your dailies and stuff, you can't use this. Like, you're not killing them in 2 rounds. You're not killing anything in 2 rounds unless you're punching way down. So like, it works for Borg. It can work sometimes for Swarm. It can, these things that where, these lower level ships that need to be hit, it can work for. But, for the stuff that we actually would want to use it for, it doesn't actually, it matters a little, but not significantly.
Right. Oh, look at me. I'm wasting my juice time. Had to hit a button. Sorry. Looks like sorry. I think I might have been buffering there for just a little bit. But there you go, Fo. So there you go. 100% shield mitigation. That's how you do it. All right. We'll come back and see if we can get some other questions out of the chat. So, wow, man. Zypho says most of us have been with Rev today. Oh, Rev dipped out. He might have been going to bed. He's an old man. He says he's young, and he says Shania Twain is an oldie, but I'll bet you $5 he's in bed right now. Young buck.
Also, he's younger than Shania.
He is. Zypho says, we started with Rev today, went to Le Rooster, and now with DJs here on Twitch. Hard to top up. I didn't know you were streaming on Twitch. Well, we weren't ever. Like, this is the first one, like the first big one that we've ever done. So thank you for hanging out, and thanks for coming over and raiding the show. Appreciate it. That's a lot of fun. This is fun. Fog says, I will take suggestions on a better crew. He's running a 160 million Crozier with 5 Con and Lorca on the level 58s. Bubba Joe, Trader?
Oh, I'll let Trader go first.
5 Con Lorca. How you feel? I feel like that's a sigh of discontent there, Fo.
There is no good way to kill 58s and 59s and 60s. None whatsoever. None.
You're forgetting about Mbenga. Jeez, foe.
Yeah, right.
God, you should know better by now.
I run on my my Corvus, which is what I use to when I do my hostile dailies. I run Picard, Bev, and Khan. Bev is maxed. Picard is 7 shards away from tier 4. I hate you, Bubba Joe. And I hit 56s and 55s and 56s and have pretty good success with that. So with my research, with my crew level, that's what works best for me. So honestly, though, I think you just have to do a lot of testing.
Well, and in fairness, it says that it looks like he's done some testing, and he says this is the best that I've been able to find. Bubba, do you have a different crew?
So I actually, so when I was using that crew, I swapped out 5 for Beverly, and the shield generation and the extra little mitigation that Beverly gives you. Yes, you're losing out on your loot, but this is not a grinding crew. You should be grinding at lower levels, and then you can use U5, right? For punching up to those bigger hostiles that you need to hit for your dailies, try Beverly. The shield mitigation I don't know what your shield status is on the 58s. If it's getting close to dropping, sometimes Beverly's the difference in between it dropping and not. And she has a higher percentage, assuming you have her max, which I'm assuming you do. So she has a higher defensive mitigation percentage than 5 does. 5's at 200%. Beverly gets, I think, to 250 or 300%. So there's a benefit there, right, in terms of mitigation. But I also like the TNG crew, and I have found, even with just my Vorcha, and I think it will be better once I get a bigger ship, that the TNG crew of Picard, Bev, and Anti-Faction is pretty effective depending on where you can get your stats to your ship. So I will swap out, do Picard, Bev, and I will do Khan occasionally, but sometimes I need him somewhere else. And I don't have much of a drop off by swapping in Riker to hit Federation hostiles. So you might
really
try
hoping
that.
You were going to say Data.
Me too. I was sitting back here and I'm like, come on, Picard, Beverly, Data. Come on, do it. But no, that's all right.
I mean, I think there is a possibility that at some point in the far distant future, when my Data is tier 5, maybe, but I think he has to be there. I don't think he's going to be useful until he gets there. And even then, I think I don't know. Again, it won't work for hitting, because what Data does is just the same problem we were talking about on the show today. He adds to your penetration, which really is going to enhance your ability to punch through the triangle,
right?
Which means he's not going to work on traders. Right, he's going to work on your triangle advantage.
I don't know if he's not.
Traders are
a
balanced.
Yeah, I think he would work
all the way
on
across.
Traders. I think he would work on traders. He'll work on traders and with the triangle, but he's certainly not going to bust the triangle. But I think he would work on traders.
He does work on traders, but because the traders are high in the 2 or you are low, he doesn't add as much of an effect.
Oh, because they're high. Yeah, they're high all the way across the board. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Correct.
Yeah, that does make sense. Daggone.
Fo, how much did we talk about how awesome Beverly was going to be and you didn't max her during the TNG arc? I'm really...
Listen,
really
hang on. All right, Bubba Joe, not all of us can be the whaliest of whales, okay? Listen, all I'm saying is...
Fog is 160 million cruiser. He's way more whaling than I am.
Okay. All right, damn it, foe. We kind of... I was trying to have your back there, but yeah, 160 million crozier. It's kind of hard to back off from that right there. Anyway, there. Yeah, that's... Man, you guys just have something crazy up there. Stewie Dude, thank you. Thank you so very much, Stewie Doo, for adding to the catnip jar. Thank you so very, very much. Appreciate that so very, very much. That, by the way, have you guys noticed that that's what the tip page says? It's going to my catnip fund. Did you guys see it? It's kind of cool.
Good question.
Catnip.
What's the base mitigation of that 160 Crozier? Like, what's the number there? And can that number with a percentage-based increase be higher than maybe what Beverly could give? Just curious.
Gosh. Fo, could you send me a screenshot? Because we wouldn't even be able to see that in STFC.space. I'd like to actually see that real number. Can we see your piercing statistics for that Crozier? Like, can you bring it back into your station?
Piercing and the other ones. Mitigation and the piercing.
Yeah, mitigation too.
Well, wouldn't you need to see the base to know how much of an effect Data would have or someone else like that would have?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Well, yes, because Data is not stat driven. He's on base. The officers, like
Correct.
the Trinity officers, they use net. That's right.
Correct. And with the exception of Beverly, they're all ship based, right? Which is why I think your speculation, DJ, like there was going to be a ship and a situation where Data was really going to matter because he was ship based as opposed to stat based. And so that could be a real thing, right? That could be a real tangible benefit. So Data could be better. Riker, Troy, and Geordi could all be better on the G5 ships than they were on the G4 ships. So
yeah,
I think that's a real thing to think about.
Yeah, because they're operating off of base, and percentage of a larger number is bigger than a percentage of a smaller number, even if the percentage stays the same. So yeah, it actually could. Very very interesting. Have to figure it out. Well, the reason, Blue, that it could, you say nowhere near as much as Bev. Well, Bev is limited to officer stats. So especially on this Crozier, for example, I doubt he's got 7 underdeck slots. All right. I mean, he might. He is foe. But if he's only operating with 2 or 3 underdeck slots, there's a high degree of likelihood my Vidar has more stats than his Crozier.
That would be probably 3 below deck spots.
Well, I mean.
Well, even if he had like all not like 9, 10, whatever, 7 spots, would the amount of stats added up, say even if he had 50,000, 50,000 plus, or the times the Beverly's percentage, let's say it's the max, 250, 300, which is it? 250?
I think it's 250.
Is that number going to be higher or lower than if you took a percentage off of like the Crow? I don't know what it is, but what if it's like 1 million, armor or 1 million shield deflection? And if you went with a someone who adds a percentage of that, could that be higher than Beverly?
Well, you're looking at 2 different calculations, though, and this is kind of something we talked about earlier today. If you are looking at a flat percentage like Data, okay, he is operating off of base, all right? But when you look at an officer like Beverly, for example, she is operating off of the displayed officer statistics, all right? So Beverly is operating off of these numbers, okay, which essentially is post-research, right? That's a net effect. That's where Beverly is getting her figures from. If it were the case of Data, he's operating off of base. So it really does kind of depend. If you're really limited in stats, if you're really limited in stat points, then I can see a scenario, absolutely, where, a stat-based officer is not going to be as good as a flat. So, possible. Obviously, testing needed. Need some math, but, I mean, there is a possibility there.
So what you're saying is Scopely give you a Crozier so that you can do some...
I asked the new CM, he was like, you need anything? And I'm like, yeah, I need a Tribune and a Pylum. I'll take 2 Pylums. He was like, are those... He said, that's probably really expensive. I'm like, it's no big deal. I'm going to make a video. So it's fine. Just give it to me. He's like, okay.
You should just go full Scott, get 7 of them.
Right? Well, I've only got 6 docks, so I'll settle for 6. I would be really upset if I had a maxed Pylum and couldn't fly it,
So you should make this new CM a deal there, DJ. You should tell him, well, if you give me the D4 or the Tribune, or you give me these BPs, I'll go to 50 on my own.
What?
That should be the deal. It's like if you give me these things so that I can go test these G4 Epic ships, I will go to 50 on my own. You don't have to get me to 50. I'll just go there. That should be the deal, right?
Okay,
fair, right?
Yeah, that sounds great. That's a good idea. That's about as good idea as you giving away $1,000 to our listening audience. Okay, that's to me.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I really
to you,
read the small print of these things.
Yeah. Listen, it's on the back of your business card. Haven't you ever seen the Santa Claus? Okay, that's how
I have.
There you go.
That's a top-notch Christmas movie right there.
Absolutely, it's so great. I would watch that in the summertime if it came on. You're gonna need 17 magnifying glasses, and then you'll be able to see it. Okay. That's right, Steven Zarin. Bubba was volunteered as tribute. Listen, Blue Mandalorian, he says, imagine if Scopely gave everybody the blueprints to the Enterprise D, how many people would push to 60? Still nobody. Okay? Because just the sheer cost of the buildings and like
the G4 Epic or G5 Epics are broken.
Oh, they're still not working? I thought Ripper said that they were tuned up. No, not yet.
Well, I know they fixed the rares, but I guess it was Ink Poet who was talking about it and said that they didn't seem to be working right. So I don't have one, so I can't base it on anything other than what someone else has said.
Crazy. I mean,
I think what I heard, the trader wants to go to 60 and test out the epics.
Yeah, are you going to pay for that? I'll take donations.
Listen, don't worry about it. We're gonna give you all the blueprints. All you got to do is get yourself there. Bubba Joe thinks that's a great plan.
The thing about getting to 60 is I'm pretty sure that you would spend enough on packs. You would have so much lat, you could use your lat to do all of the faction token. Just use lat to spend doing the conversion to get your blueprints.
You're not wrong.
I mean, that's how I got probably 2/3 of my Sanctus was just doing a lat conversion.
Yeah, that's not gross at all.
No, it isn't.
That is actually incredibly gross. I am halfway tempted to do a lat conversion for independent credits to max another epic officer. I'm just so tired of waiting on independent credits, man. Just God. They're never here.
And that is a bad conversion. There's just no two ways about it. It is a bad conversion for independent.
Well, it's
credits.
no different than independent credits. At least are no different than the Federation, Klingon, and Romulan credits.
Yeah, that's true.
And the numbers that he's talking about are 24,000 to upgrade the officer. So
26.
I mean, that's like what, $1 million?
No, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be 1.3 million, I think. Am I doing my math right? Let's see. 26,000 times 50. Oh, look at that! Dang God, I was right on the money. Woo!
Need a loan, DJ?
Do I need a loan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'm short. Well, no, listen, I have some. I see. You have $1 million. Yeah. No, I meant I have some independent credits.
Oh, okay.
Are they under materials? I guess not. Maybe. No, I guess they're under other, aren't they?
They're under other, I believe. Aren't they?
Well. Yeah, I've got 12,000. So, I mean, it's not crazy. But still, I mean, well, it's still a lot. It's very expensive. Oh God, this is such a terrible grind. I don't want to do it. I don't wanna.
This is great streaming. Listening to you complain about grinding.
Oh God, I hate it.
This is what Twitch is for.
I hate grinding.
I understand, DJ. I feel you totally.
Freaking terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is why I don't grind rep. I just can't. I cannot bring myself to do it.
There's a guy on my server who ground out, like, maxed both his ROM and Klingon reputation and quit the game. And I'm like, I would have quit. I'm like halfway through trying to max my ROM rep.
Yeah.
Heck, we're getting 2 to 15 billion. Crazy time.
Yeah, that's God. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. I scrolled too hard, Bob. I was trying to rapidly scroll my officer carousel, and I clicked over. Clicked over and hit a button. Let's see. Is that gonna be enough? Sure is. There's
gotta
my
be
300%.
careful with those buttons.
Yeah, gotta watch the buttons. Yeah, in case I might be working on content for the next arc. Certainly wouldn't want to show anybody that on accident.
Accidentally on purpose?
It wasn't on purpose. It was truthfully an accident. It was very much an accident. But yeah, that was a terrible scenario. Horrible, horrible, horrible accident.
Reset.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting ready to set up my monitors. I kind of screwed the pooch there. I didn't think about doing it in time. Let's see. What's the next one? We'll put...
The nice thing about being 50 plus? I can do one research for like 1,000 points and still get 10th place on the limited time research SLB.
I feel like that is not hilarious at all. I feel like no. That's what I feel.
It makes where we're at almost tolerable.
Yes.
Like and Grant, listen to this, DJ. Like, yes, we're getting top 5, top 10 on these leaderboards that we're not really having to try for, and the economy is still busted.
Mm-hmm.
Karkin,
yeah.
You get away from my Cerritos, Karkin! Karkin!
I wasn't playing.
Karkin just targeted my Cerritos. Look at him. There he is. He's coming in. He's going to kill my Cerritos. That would be funny. That would be funny. So funny. Oh, man.
I'm just here to grind with you.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing in my misery.
Maybe if I grind close enough, you'll buff me.
Do you want a buff? I will give you a buff. You know what? Just because you happen to be here, I will indeed buff your ship, but you have to wait 1 minute and 47 seconds. But then I'll buff your ship.
Okay.
Because I'm a nice guy. Look, see, Trader, this is a wonderful mechanic. It really, really is.
It is. I sat outside, whatever this ROM system is that starts with an A, right outside those 3 systems. And each of my guys stopped, I buffed them, and in they went, like just a little conveyor belt. I spent like 50,000 of that goo stuff on just buffing my alliance. I was like super stoked about it.
Yeah, I mean, in what other way have we ever been able to support our team in any way, shape at all, except for maybe carrying an armada? Like this is kind of cool. Blue Mandalorian says, Karkin, science experiment. If I kill the Cerritos that boosted me, do I lose my boost? Actually, we know the answer to that. The answer is no. You will keep your boost even if the Cerritos dies, just as an FYI.
So there's a Scorpion and the Swan story.
Yeah, what is it? Is it Scorpion and the Swan? I thought it was it the Scorpion and the alligator or something? The frog, turtle,
the animal, but yeah.
Yeah, they're crossing the water. Yeah. Wait, I thought I could trust you. Yeah, it's in my nature. I'm a terrible, terrible creature, it says the Scorpion. Yeah. That's Karkin. He's like, yes, I'm a terrible creature.
We'll get across. I'll be like the efficient ant who uses the corpses of his friends to make a river.
Yeah, God, that's dark and twisty, man. That's kind of horrible. Yeah, the Scorpion and literally
DJ,
anything alive. You're right. Yeah, Bubba.
What's your opinion on all the threat reductions we've been getting?
Okay, so I'll tell you, I cheated. I conveniently used this magical opportunity to upgrade a couple components on my Frank A, and I didn't even go to Swarm Space at all. Or Borg Space, because I wanted to save all my cells for this event. So I just spent Mark II frequency modulators. So sorry. I did notice there's been, 3 of them, like in the last week, right? But
3 in the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. Well,
it was Saturday, Sunday, and today.
I just pretty much did components on my Frankie. That's all I did, because I got points for spending the Mark IIs, and I just went to 45, so I just unlocked a level of my Frankie. So that's what I did. I didn't even go to the space. Again, I hate grinding. I hate hitting any red that I have to hit. I'm only doing this for the rewards, which are arguably not even that great. Arguably. Oh,
so I have
Karkin, I forgot about you. Hang on. Where are you at? There you are.
Yep.
He's like, wait, I'm waiting. Yeah, just, here's my hand. My hand's up, DJs. All right, there you go. Enjoy your support, Karkin. Look, not even in
testing out the crew that you got, but I don't think I'm tough enough. I think.
Yeah, you got to have your mud needs to be pretty high tier. This may not have been the best.
He's high tiered. No, I have a good mud. I just don't think my research on piercing is going to give it the all umph, but we'll see now.
Well,
I have like a 50 or 40. Where am I with
Listen, I bet you get 15 to 20 kills on that hull.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I bet you'd be all right there. No, I'm not going to kill.
I just got to hope for good.
I'm not going to kill the Cerritos. I had a conversation with 1 or 2 people. They agreed that it would probably be creating a dust up that doesn't otherwise need to be dusted up. All right, so, and I'm kind of with you, Black Wolf. I mean, I hate the grind, but again, I look at this leaderboard. Last time I finished in 3rd place, even if I got top 6, this is not a terrible payout. 100 million dill. Honestly, the G3 rare gas is more exciting than anything else here. In the G3 area, but then G4, 130, 36 rare. I mean, it doesn't feel like a lot, but I mean, it kind of is. If I keep doing that, then it keeps making me able to do other things. So yeah, it is.
So DJ, there was a purpose to my asking the question.
What was your question? Oh, okay. I remember. No, I remember. I got you. Okay, go.
So I believe, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, that we have only had to hit worms once so far. And I wonder if somebody heard us repeatedly say worms are worthless and swapped out some worm BP events for threat reduction instead. It's pure speculation. No one at Scopely talks to me, so pure speculation. But I just wonder if we would have had more worm events and they pulled them because players routinely have hated them.
I'm leaving that cluster for you, DJ. Sorry, I'm pulling out of there so you can get more kills in your time frame.
Oh, Karkin's pulling out.
Yeah, Karkin, don't waste your support, son. Go get it, man. Get you some. You still got 40 seconds. You wasted 20 of that impulsing. Listen, maybe
the symbol was gone. I thought it was done.
You still got like 30 seconds left. I don't know, Bubba. I mean, that's possible. They haven't said anything to me about it. But is okay. Let me ask a question. Yes, it's worthless. Okay, I don't disagree that what the hostiles drop are indeed worthless. But I can kill 6 or 7 worms and be done as compared to 50 swarm. I personally don't mind the worm events only because it's like 10 minutes and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? As compared to this crap.
So if you're having to hit 50 swarm, you need to be hitting higher swarm.
I don't think so, man. Hang on. As soon as my support runs out, which I just started a new one. Hang on. As soon as my support runs out, I'm going to show you that event. Yeah, no, dude, I had to hit. It might not have been 50, but it certainly wasn't like 6. All right. Yeah. See, I'm with Oblivious. The Worm BP event takes less than 5 minutes. I mean, I feel that way as well.
It doesn't take me 5 minutes.
Me either.
I have to hit more worms. I have to hit more worms than I have to hit swarm.
Yes, same.
A lot more.
And maybe it's a question of the points distribution.
This may be a balance thing then, because I can do like 6 worms and I'm done. On the swarm, I gotta sit here for half hour.
For yesterday's battle pass, I was getting like 500,000 per level 50 swarm, and it took me. I needed 13 million points, so do that math, 26. Where I'm not killing 26 worms. I'm killing more than that.
Are you really? You got to kill more than 36 worms?
Yes.
And I don't disagree, Cruzito. The worms, like I said, I've always agreed with Bubba. The worms give nothing of value. I agree with that. It's just, for me, it's kind of a time thing. But clearly, this is where, listen, we've said it before. This is where people play this game. It's a different game, Bubba. It's a different game for you as it is for me. For me, worms are more efficient. For you, swarm might be more efficient, and that is going to shift over time. I can tell you, there is an event that I'm working on for next month. And I'll admit, like, they're putting a great deal of faith in me designing this. It's really freaking hard, Bubba Joe. Like, we give a lot of grief and we complain about stuff like this sometimes. It's really, really, really hard to consider 100% of the possible scenarios with the mechanics that are existing inside this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really...
Sure.
It's pretty daggone tough, man. All right? I'm probably... I can't probably say any more than that right now. I am going to give you guys some clues as we, break into the end of this month, but I'm looking at an event that it is a PvE. It's a hostile style kill event, Bubba, but it is complicated to balance because there's so many variables and there's so many ways that a server can engage with this. And when I say server, I don't mean it's not Turf Wars. I'm talking about like a new server versus
ops 1 to 60.
Yeah. And not only that, but ops 1 through 60 on a veteran server versus a new server. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot of things to think about. And that has opened my eyes a little bit to some of the challenges that they face. It almost makes me understand a little bit more why sometimes, weird little tweaks can happen or milestones can be off a little bit, because there are so many things to keep in mind. As a matter of fact, true story, folks, true story. I submitted my first draft for this event like a week and a half ago, okay? They got back to me today and said, listen, we might be missing your math. We need to talk about your math, because if I'm looking at this right, and I'm quoting the developer, if I'm looking at this, it looks like you've got this event requiring like 625 hostiles. And I'm like, oh, no, that's not right. That's not right. And I told him what my assumptions were, Bubba Joe, because there's ways that you can enhance your scoring ability with this event. And I'm probably saying a little bit too much, but, it's 12 o'clock at night. But there's ways that you can enhance your scoring ability within this mechanic. And they said, yeah, we probably should not be using those assumptions. I'm like, why? It's the whole point of the event, right? They were like, yeah, we have to write events that are, we have to assume that a player knows nothing about this game. Now, that to me seems a little counterintuitive, but I get it, right? We see this time and time and time again, day after day after day after day, where people don't read the event cards, or they don't understand what the best scoring mechanic is, or this or that. Like, for example, let me go back, and this is not related to what I'm talking about, but what hostile in the galaxy gives you the most amount of damage for the cheapest investment. Most damage.
The 26s.
You're saying the 26 bosses, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is right up there. It's actually number 2 on my list. Ape has it in the chat. Absolutely. Eclipse Hostiles, in my opinion, have the number 1 damage output for the cheapest cost. All right. Exchange, the Exchange Hostiles. But Looser, Separatist bosses are right there. You are absolutely, you and Bubba, right there. It's number 2 on my list, followed by number 3. Number 3 are indeed Swarm. I'm almost sure, right? Isn't Swarm, Bubba Joe?
So
I think that was number
Swarm
3
is right there.
Yeah, Swarm's up there too.
It's number 3. So, but are you saying for cost to hit them, or how much damage they can output? Because the Eclipse actually can output a lot of damage. It's just the Stella is super cheap to repair, and you can send it multiple times very cheaply. The Separatist bosses don't do anything.
Well, yeah, but I'm also looking at most damage output for time spent as well, right? Like if you wanted to maximize the amount of damage, and time is also a variable, I think Exchange are going to perform faster than the Exchange bosses.
That could be, but you're right. They're right there. They're 1A, 1B, right?
Very, very close. Okay, so I'm looking at this event. Where there's this style of scoring mechanic where there is a proper way to do it. And they're like, yeah, we can't write this event with the assumption that players are going to know where the best place to score is. And I'm like, well, gosh, if you take that out of it, and then you take the crew out of it that they're supposed to be using, and then you take the bonus out of it that they're supposed to be using, then yeah. It was 625 hostiles. Now, how many people would have looked at that and been like, Scopely's crazy, 600 hostiles. But let me just tell you, just as an FYI, if you used all of the mechanics available for the bonus points, it would have been about 25 to 30 hostiles. Like, that is a puzzle. Right? I guess. Is that a puzzle that does not belong in this game? Like, is somebody going to look at 625 hostiles and do the math on how to only have to kill 25?
So I understand your point, DJ, but I'm actually going to side with Scopely here, right? I don't think. So this is where you and I disagree, right? The trivia things where you go hit one hostile to get their answer, mine this one thing, that's a different kind of thing. There's a set of answers. Trying to puzzle out the intended, unless of course what you're doing is called specifically hit this hostile.
No,
right?
It's not.
It doesn't.
It's not.
If it's not that, then yeah, I'm with Scopely here. You can't, especially because there's such a diverse difference in the hostiles in the game. I'm kind of with Scopely. You can't assume they're going to.
So that was kind of my point. That it required a little bit of game knowledge because players would know based on the scoring mechanics, Bubba. And like I said, I'm trying to tiptoe here. But based on the scoring mechanics, they would, with a little bit of game knowledge, they would actually know what system was going to yield the most points. The instructions wouldn't tell you, but you looking at everything that you could use to score, it should have probably become obvious. But we're plugged in, and they were very nervous about running this event. As a matter of fact, they were so nervous about it that it got vetoed. And they took the 625 hostiles, reduced it to 75, and then adjusted my points metrics, so you'll still be able to do it with like 10 or 12 hostiles if you use the right points metrics. But they said, listen, we're always going to design this around somebody using 0 bonuses. And I get that, but at the same time, like, you know?
Gee, I completely disagree that that's how they design events. I can point them to lots of things where, with the events we had this arc, the duty shifts and the event that we just had today.
Cerritos notwithstanding, that's a little bit different. They're talking with mine. They were talking about like the scavenger hunt style thing, right? Like you read the clues, and it wasn't the same kind of thing as what we've had. Like you look at the ways to score.
I don't want you to tiptoe around this anymore. That's fine. But I think that they have routinely designed events where use the bonus, hit 25 ships. If you're unable to use the bonus, like you haven't purchased it yet, or you don't have the ability to use the bonus, and it's 400 ships, and they have done that a bunch. Now maybe they're reacting to that feedback and saying we don't want to do that again because we got such negative feedback. But I don't think that's fair to say that they are. Maybe they're sensitive to it now, but they have done that in the past.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course, I know they have, and the person that I'm working with on this is very excited and very passionate about their work and wanting to get it right. And I will tell you, we haven't had very many issues before out of this arc runner. You know what I'm saying? At least not with design. This individual takes a lot of time and double checks and triple checks, and not to say that there won't be an issue, because there is still that element of data entry that happens from a third party, so that can happen. But there is a lot of spot checking to the point where, like,
this is
what?
This is not the arc runner that asked us to hit level 50 bounty hunters?
No. No, it's not. It's not. Hey, listen, let me check out this activity feed here real quick. Stewie Doo, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you dropping into the Catnip Fund. Thank you so very much. Also, Captain Hurt, following you around the Star Trek universe. Love your content. Thank you so much, Captain Hurt. Appreciate you contributing to the Catnip Fund. And Collins, holy God, Collins, he says, I'm back. Dude, welcome back. Collins has been a player on Server 15. And IJ, are you still listening? Foe, are you still listening? Collins was a day one player on my server. He was one of the whaliest of whales early on, but was one of those players, Bubba Joe, that just like the game couldn't, he was bored. He quit like what, a year and a half ago, Collins? What? Maybe a year ago-ish? Welcome back, my friend. Awesome to see you. Really, really excited to have you back, man. I might now potentially, maybe possibly, have a ship that might be somewhat equal to one of yours. So, IJ says that's a joke. It was me. Okay, well, that would have been cool, though. Listen, I didn't have a problem with Collins. He was very super aggressive and liked to kill a lot of things, but, I like to kill a lot of things, too. Anyway, that's really funny, IJ. Funny. All right. Listen, we're right at about the 2-hour mark, Bubba Joe. I feel like that should probably get ready to wrap us up for the evening. I don't want to go too long. Plus, it's already 12:30. Got to do a couple of things before I get ready to wrap up my evening here, including spend 8 more Borg cells. Thank you, Clay Dirt. I like that name. Thank you, Clay Dirt, for following the channel. Appreciate it very, very much. So Metamice says, when you say Arc Runner, I always think of the Hunger Games. No, that was the Game Maker, right? Wasn't the Hunger Games the head game maker?
Yes.
Was, I believe. Yeah. Triplets, thanks for following the channel. Appreciate you very much. Anonymous says, good fun tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate your donation to the Catnip Fund. Thank you so very, very much. Yes, thank you. I believe, so, here is one thing that I was going to look at doing. This is an overlay that I haven't yet actually created because we don't have the subscribers. Although now that I know that the tip jar is working, I could probably work on this too. So I don't have it done for tonight because I still have work to do. But there is a closing panel screen, Bubba Joe, that I could do that will list everybody who donated during the stream. So I will save all that information for the next time we do it, and I'll try to see if I can actually put all that together. I don't think that Twitch resets that stuff. I'll have to go through and check, Stevens Aaron. There was some settings where like it would reset like 15 minutes after we go off the air. So I'm going to have to check on that, but I do think that there's a closing panel where we can recognize everybody who contributed something during the show, and I want to thank you guys. I mean, golly, we put $104 into the catnip fund tonight. Bubba Joe, that's a little bit of catnip. So I appreciate it so very, very much. Was there something I was going to check for you? I didn't do it because I was in a state of support a little bit ago, but wasn't there something I was going to check for you? We were going to look at something. Crap, what was it? Can anybody remember what it was?
No.
I have no idea.
Welcome back, Rev. Listen, do you want to go back on Twitch? I'll raid your stream because we're getting ready to wrap up.
Yeah. What you need to start earlier than me, even though you're on the East Coast. So,
let me think. What was it, Bubba? We were going to look at something.
Oh, unless you can tell me what. Oh, go ahead.
Were we going to look at a 160 million Crozier's piercing stats? No, I feel like that was a long time ago. That's not it.
It was a long time ago. But we kind of moved past that.
I don't remember.
DJ, can you tell me what exocomps open up at Exocomp Factory 51?
Actually, I think that I can. Isn't there a list somewhere of the G5s? There is a list somewhere, isn't there? There are a couple of G5 Exos. Let me see if I can remember where to find them. Hang on a second, Bubba Joe. I can tell you here. Hang on. Here we go, right here. So you've got a 500% damage versus Armada. You have a 180% protected cargo. You have a 75% protected cargo, 130% build speed, 130% research speed. Do you know where to find these, Bubba?
Oh, they're in the 4-star premium?
Yes. Yes, they are there. The 5-star exocomps are in the game. And they are in the 4-star premium exocomp consumable bundle. And those are the 5 stars that open up once you get your factory to that certain level. Let me double check something here. I didn't think it was I thought it was 50. It might have.
Oh, it's definitely 51. That I know.
All right, so yeah, grade 4. So yeah, right here, exocomp consumable grade 5 at 51, and those exocomps are in fact listed already in the game in your 4-star premium bundle. And there's several. Here's the 350% of each ship type, 130% attack, defense, health, 300% mining, 550% XP, 120% repair speed, and those are the uncommons and the rares. And look, there's even commons. 100% damage. They go all the way. Yeah, so 40% officer stats, 100% mining, 250% warp speed, 40% research and build. And then you see where the 300% damage versus Armada starts. That's where your 4 stars begin. So, I mean, yeah, you've got 5, 9, 18, 22 5-star exocomps already in the game.
So if I understand the way that this is supposed to work, then when you go to 51, the 4-star bundles, the 3 of them there, they should change to 5-star bundles, correct?
I don't know that anybody's there. So I don't know.
Well, there's a reason I'm asking.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if they're going to change or if they're just going to be added to. Like, I don't know. You might still be able to buy the 4 stars. But logic would dictate what happened with the 3 stars, that they went away and you got the 4. I am going to presume that you would get rid of the 4 stars and you would get the 5-star, would be my guess. In which case, then, there's probably no such thing as a 5-star premium bundle. Like, that, don't ever buy that again. until they launched G6 ones, for example. But I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't actually know like 100%. That's just, educated guess right there. I do feel like there was something else we were going to
G6 is a dirty word,
Yeah.
It really
Fly
is.
like a G6. What was that song that came out?
Like a G6. That's the song.
A decade ago.
Oh, is it an oldie too? Sorry, Rev. Sorry. I didn't mean to flash back to my oldies.
It's not a decade old, but it might actually be a decade old.
Who sang that
2010.
song?
2010.
Oh my God! But that's not an oldie. It's only 10 years.
No, that's not an oldie. That's only a decade. Just your Shania Twain best hits.
What's wrong
Hey,
with
honestly, DJ, that's how you know. If you have a greatest hits of any artist, they're an oldie. Here's the greatest hits album. They're oldie.
So the Black Eyed Peas are oldies?
I mean, it's 20 years. They started off in the late 90s.
No. You cannot say that. The Black Eyed Peas? The Black Eyed Peas are not oldies, man. Oh, for the love of Pete. Can't do it. Good.
Who's Pete?
Stop. He's your great-grandfather. You wouldn't know him. All right? He died. He died 7 years ago.
Years active. They started in 95.
So?
I was 5 years old.
That's fantastic. It's just
I
terrible.
love you, DJ.
Nah, you
DJ,
too.
tell them what I sent you the other day just to mess with you.
What did you send me? I don't remember now.
The Netflix of DS9 being retro.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Upset the entire Star Trek community. He was talking about Deep Space Nine and how
I wasn't. Netflix listed it. I didn't do that. I'm not in control of Netflix.
Netflix listed it in their retro series, Bubba Joe, the retro category. All right, he sent that to me and thought it was really funny since DS9 is actually newer than Shania Twain. Asshat.
We love you, DJ.
Yeah, you too. All right, so Rev, listen.
Yeah, what's up?
Since I got you here, we're getting ready to wrap up. Ordinarily, I would look to raid somebody right now, right? Like we would be closing out, we'd go raid somebody, but I don't know anybody. All right.
Okay.
Is Beck on? See, I'm not. Let me look and see. Where would I even find that? If I'm following people. If I'm following people, where would I find that? Do I go to the creator dashboard and like go home?
The only way for you to see that is if you went back to just the channel menu and you would see all the channels you follow on the left side that are online.
Which is only like 4. I think I'm following you and No One and Beck. Those are the I'm pretty sure you're the only 3 that I'm actually following right now.
So there's 2 things that you can do. You can either search by people that you have online, or you can try to search by game and see if there's anybody streaming Star Trek Fleet Command at the moment, which at the moment is only you. I mean, if you want to raid somebody, I can give you a couple people who are in my stream team, but they don't play Star Trek Fleet Command.
Well, I mean, I don't know. So in that case, the Only Ape says, wrapping up, we only have 30 minutes to go. What? Yeah, but no, it's fine.
They're not used to it. You only being here for 2 hours? What is that?
But I did a 3-hour podcast already, and it's 12:30 at night, and I still have 7 more Borg cells to grind out.
I streamed on YouTube. I did a 2-hour town hall, and then I streamed DJ. Come on, you can do it too.
Well,
DJ, if you do another hour, you have your hours in for the 7 days.
And it doesn't matter because then I still have to go 4 more days. By the way, Rev, you know what is all right?
Good.
What the hell is happening, Bubba? Is that you? I can't hear you, man.
He did sound like he was doing the Domo Arigato thing.
Let me just say, all right. Here's
you definitely.
You're robot-y.
You cut out a little bit.
Is it me that's cutting out, or is it you?
It was you.
Oh, it's me.
Well, I could hear you, DJ, just fine, but Bubba Joe,
it wasn't me, Bubba Joe. You don't be blaming on me. Okay, I was just saying you, Mr. Roboto over there, which is an oldies reference, just in case somebody didn't get that either. Mr. Roboto, it's from the Sticks.
Bon Jovi sang that, right?
No, it's from the Sticks, isn't it? It's the Sticks, right?
Yeah, it's Sticks.
Don't make me question myself.
It's Judas Priest.
So, see, now I lost my train. Oh, okay. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of DJs After Dark, okay? NSFW, if anybody is watching the stream during the day with their kids. And by the way, I also don't know if this is probably a bad thing to say on the Twitch stream, on the Twitch platform, but that's a bunch of bullshit, those requirements. 7 days?
Dude, that's easier than getting on YouTube's monetization program.
I don't know, man. Listen.
YouTube is 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs to start getting monetized.
7 days? Dude, you realize...
You feel like it's a lot because you don't remember what it was like to start on YouTube. Like, if you had to start today, Twitch is easy.
Okay, but here's the thing. In a normal month, I would only live stream like 2 or 3 days.
I get that. Look, you've only got to do it the first month. They don't take it away from you after you get it or anything.
Really? So I only have to do... I thought I had to do 7 every single month. I don't?
No. You could literally, once you hit affiliate, you could stream once if you wanted to in a month.
So I can stream for the next 4 nights for 20 minutes and get my 7 days in because I'm going to be at the 8 hours, no sweat. So I can stream every night for the next 4 nights for 20 minutes, get my affiliate, and go back to my 1 or 2 or 3 nights a month.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It's not a requirement like you got to stream 3 times a week or anything.
Oh, yeah, because I was looking at this, Bubba, and I'm like, oh, my God, 7 days a month?
Well, if you remember when I told you, like, I was saying, hey, if you added this, like, once a week or so, it'd be great. I mean, I never expected you to come in here and, like, go pound for pound with my streams or anything.
Yeah, hard pass, man. Okay? Like, this old guy's got to get some sleep. 7 days.
I just wanted you to get affiliated so we could at least get you some, extra revenues and catnips rolling in.
I need some extra catnips. That's what it is.
Nobody can twerk like you, Rev.
Yeah, I listen, and that's why this cat can't twerk. All right, like what you see right here. Listen, this cat doesn't even have arms or legs. Okay, this is like the hot dog wiener dog that just has just lays there. Like here I am. I'm just sitting in the chair. I'm just leaning back. I'm sitting on my butt. This is it. That's all there is. Okay, there's nothing else. I can't show you my arms. I can't wail around. I can't show you my furry butt. Like, this is it. This is all you get.
I do want to start taking bets, though, on the likelihood of you actually only streaming 20 minutes over the course of 3 next streams.
Okay, so while I am looking at ways to circumvent the Twitch affiliate policy, let me also go ahead and openly admit I was just probably going to take a YouTube video and hit play and stream it. And then hit stop at the end. But I mean, because I'm gonna have my 8 hours. I probably have my 8 hours now. All right,
you should do.
So,
the next couple of times, don't worry about doing Star Trek Fleet Command. Let's just do some stuff like Jackbox and stuff.
I do want to do a Jackbox night.
Let's just do some Jackbox.
And Oliver wants to play Among Us again one night, so maybe something like that. IJ says I'm leaving. Why? Because I can't dance for you, or because I'm not going to do 7 days a month? Which reason? You should feel sorry for me and stay if I have no arms and no legs. All right,
collegiate cat content creators.
Right. I mean, listen, that you should feel sorry for me then. So that's what we'll do. But yeah, man, I was really I was looking at those requirements and I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
see,
I'm
pretty
glad
sure
I could ease your work.
I thought it said a 7-day rolling period. Honestly, I thought that they were gonna keep it up. Like you had to do, in any random 30 days, you had to be on 7 days. I'm like, man, that's a lot of content. That's a lot.
Nah.
Ha! 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 Stevens Aaron says, "What do you call a deer with no eyes?" No idea. No idea. Maybe I'm not saying that right. No idea. No idea. That's it. Thank you. The word is not actually idea, though.
It's the Alabama pronunciation.
That's right, LA Ravager. This cat's built exactly like a sausage. That's how I sit in this chair. It's just like one round lump. Oh, God. I really... here's the biggest thing. Hey, thank you, Louis P. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Louis P. He says, thanks for the awesome content. You and the team do a really great job. Love it. high on catnip. Thank you so very much, Louis P. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Here's the biggest reason. And maybe Rev, listen, okay. I tell you what, Litterbox / scratching post. All right. That's going to take a little getting used to. I tell you what, scratching post. See, that's weird. I don't know if I like that. Did you guys come up with something different yet?
You're just trying to name your community?
Yes. Beck says I have to.
That's a trick of the trade.
I don't do
says
that.
Beck.
Beck says I have to. I have
she
to
is a
name.
social media marketing manager. Like, that's literally her thing. So.
Yeah, she's like, listen, her community is the greenhouse. She told us that on the stream the other night. She's got the greenhouse. She's like, you really should name your community. So I wanted to call them the litter box. They were like, listen, that's less than desirable.
No.
Come on. That's great.
This means you got to be a true believer, right?
That's right.
The litter box.
You're part of.
I'm a proud member of the litter box. You got to say that with confidence.
I like it.
Chest got to be puffing out a little bit.
Probably has the advantage that nobody anywhere is using it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's
true.
see. What about the kitty corral? I like that. The litter box, still, you got to be one of my favorites. The cat condo.
Cat condo.
Cat condo. Yeah, I don't know if
that sounds bougie.
Yeah, well,
kitties.
we're bougie around here. Listen, IJ likes the litter box too. I like the litter box. LA Raptor says I'll buy the T-shirt.
I think the litter box works. I mean, it's cute.
Winston says, "Wait, if this is the litter box, does this make all of us shits?" Yes, yes, it does. Yes, you're
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, we got new merch coming. Anywho, what I was gonna say. Here's one of the biggest reasons that I'm feeling the pressure to get off the air right now, Bubba. First of all, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's 10 o'clock your time, and you're old. You also have to get like a full 10 hours.
DJ.
Well, he is. I mean, it's a thing. All right. He tells me all the time like he's got to be in bed like between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Bubba, tell me I'm not wrong when you say, listen, I like to be in bed by 9 o'clock. Yeah?
I do like to be in bed by 9 o'clock.
See? And it is 9:40 p.m. where he is right now. Dude, he is 40 minutes past. He's 40 minutes after Jeopardy already went off the air. Like, seriously.
Oh, my gosh.
Right?
No idea when Jeopardy is on the air.
And I love him coming through with the correction, too. It's like, I don't know if I should defend him.
No, wait a second. Jeopardy went off at 8, DJs. Come on. I know the TV guide. I still get it mailed to my house in print. All right? What's an app? I'm kidding. No,
Jeopardy's great.
I like Jeopardy. No, my big thing is really honestly right now, like, I'm just tired of sitting in this chair. Like, I need to get up and stretch my legs because I feel like my whole body is just, like, cramped into, like, one solid muscle cramp right now. So I got to move around for a few minutes. Now, I could – check this out. I could just flip on over here to a commercial break and come back and continue grinding board probes. But honestly, like, I feel like –
yeah,
I feel like it's time, right? I feel like the night is over.
Honestly, and this is me, I think 2 hours is a great amount of time for a Twitch stream.
I agree. I think it's about time. So here's what we're gonna do. I will work on the overlay that thanks all of our contributors. I haven't done it yet, but I will work on that. Thank you, Doug. No, I don't need a new chair. No, this is me. This is my body. This is because I am old. All right, it's not the chair. It's not the chair.
Hit me up after
It's not. It's not the chair. It's just because I'm old and I gotta move around. So I gotta do that. But I'll work on the overlays and I'll work on the Twitch panels. And I want to thank everybody who contributed to the Catnip Fund tonight. Thank you guys so very much. Bubba Joe, thank you. Golly, you probably a year ago never dreamed that you were going to be wrapped into 10 to 12 hours a week of content creation. But thank you very, very much, my friend. I can't even imagine it's hard to imagine doing this show before you and without you. So thank you very much for always being right there. Like every single time I call, thank you. It means the world to me. Steven Zarin and
No
Trek
problem.
Chick and Karkin and Arian for all the work that you guys do behind the scenes and keeping all this stuff like put together. Steven Zarin knows more about the moderation on all this stuff than I could ever possibly know. So thank you so very much to you guys for holding it down behind the scenes. Mark as well. Thank you so very much. Mark designed every piece of graphic that you see on this Twitch channel. He has been busting his butt for like what, Mark, the last 3-4 days, and sizing and resizing and sending art and sending these panels and sending the overlays and getting us uploaded. Like, he did everything that you see came out of the evil brain genius that is Captain Mark. So thank you to you as well, you crazy psycho genius, you. And of course, Trader, thanks for joining us. Thank you, Trader, for joining us on the stage tonight as well. People love hearing from you. We do have – oh, that's Trader saying that. You've got a great team. I was referring to you too, Trader. Thank you very much for contributing everything. Yeah, Louis P., you're right. Steven Zarin does all this, and he's literally changing tires right now. He's at work. So much love for everybody who has anything to do with this show. Thank you so much. I could not do it without you. My name is UltimatDJz here on our brand new platform. This is Twitching Trek, and I have been
Oh, God, I love that.
Listen, right?
Sorry.
Dude,
Sorry,
it's
I love that
brilliant. We got Talking Trek, and then we got Teaching Trek on YouTube, and now we have Twitching Trek. It's brilliant. It's such – I need to copyright all this shit. Every single bit of it. Like, trademark, all of it. Done. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to spend thousands of dollars at the copyright office. We're going to trademark everything. Thank you guys, everybody. Appreciate it. Rev, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. My name is UltimatDJz. We're going to call it a night, and we want to thank you so very much for being here and part of our first big-time, like, massively publicized Twitch stream. Thank you guys also very much. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Friendly neighborhood cat person saying meow for now on Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast, but not really, because this is a Twitch. You know what? I'm going to have to rethink my exit on this. Can't say it what I usually say, so I'm just going to say meow for now. Good night, everybody. See y'all later. Meow.